of April today, and what I'm going to show you today is how to pot up your Brukale. Now several weeks ago I sowed my Brukale. Brukale used to be called flower sprouts but is now called Brukale, and it's a cross between Brussels sprouts and kale. Mine have been growing very well in the little tray that I sowed them in, and now it's time to pot them up. So this is what they look like at the moment. They're all about 2 to 3 inches tall. I should have done this most probably about last week, but I was so busy I didn't get a chance to, and some of them have actually started to go just a little bit leggy, but if I do it now then they'll be fine. Now you need to wait until they're about 2 to 3 inches tall, otherwise they're just not big enough. Now like most other plants, let me see if I'll show you this one here. You have the first set of leaves that come through, and they're completely different to the rest. So these are sort of like the baby leaves, and then all the other ones that come through afterwards are called the true leaves, and they're all the same size, same shape. So you need to wait until at least the first set of true leaves have started to come through before you pot them up. So let me show you how to pot them up. Now I'm going to pot them individually into 3-inch pots. Put one plant, one little seedling right in the middle. So just fill your 3-inch pot, let's just move that out of the way for a bit, with some multi-purpose compost all the way to the top. Give it a tap so that it settles, and then give it a gentle pat down. Now you can either use your finger to get these out, or you can use the label, or you could use a pencil. A pencil is always quite handy because it's quite small. So just go in near some of the seedlings and just loosen them, and a section will come away quite easily, and then just get your fingers underneath and then just gently take it out. Don't pull. If you pull, then you'll break a load of the seedlings. Now once you've got a little bunch, all you need to do is to gently prise these apart. Now some of them will break, don't worry, I've got plenty there. You can see that this one has broken. Okay, so we won't be able to grow that one because that one, it won't fix itself, so we'll get rid of that. But we'll look at these two and just gently prise them apart. Okay, you have to be very delicate with this because sometimes they don't want to come apart from each other, and you don't want to pull them too hard because you'll break them. Now when you've got an individual one here, all you need to do is to make a nice deep hole right in the centre of the soil of your 3-inch pot, and then just gently lower this down. Now you want to get this as low as possible, so try and put it down as far as you can and as close to the first set of leaves as you can. This, if you do it like this, this will make sure that the plant grows nice and strong and sturdy. If you planted it so that it was like this, it would actually grow, it wouldn't have any support from the soil, and it would go all sort of weak, and it wouldn't be nice and bushy. So that's one done, and then I'll just carry on and do all the rest. Now I've done one tray. I can get 9 pots in each tray. I've got quite a few left to do, so I'll most probably, I reckon, have about 60 or so Brukale, which will keep us going. Now when you're choosing the seedlings to pot up, you want to choose nice strong ones. You need to be really quite picky about the ones that you're going to choose. You don't want to choose little weedy ones like this, because they're just not going to grow. They were too late coming up, so therefore they'll always be behind. So always make sure you choose the nice strongest seedlings to plant on. Now because of the size that they are, they will still need to stay in the greenhouse for another 6 weeks possibly. be aware that now they're getting quite tasty, and if you have a problem with slugs or snails, you will need to make sure that you protect them from those as well. Now, because they're in that deep tray, you need to now water them from the bottom so that the soil will soak up. Don't water from the top. Water from the very bottom of the tray so it gets drawn up and the roots will get pulled down, or the roots themselves will grow down because they'll go down towards the water. Just keep an eye on them, and also if you water them from the bottom, then if you put slug pellets on the top, they'll actually last longer, they won't dissolve. But that's the Brukale. As I say, I will carry on with those. There are a lot to do, and my greenhouse is filling up quite quickly at the moment, even though I've got all this new shelving in. But I still have the greenhouse down on the allotment, so I will start to shift a load of stuff down there. But that's the Brukale. I hope you found that useful, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.